guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to do like a chit chat, get ready with me, like nursing interview edition. Yeah, I think that's what I'll call it, but we'll see. But yeah, I have my first nursing job interview today, and yeah, it's in about 2 hours or so. So I'm just in the process of getting ready, and then I'm gonna be on my way. It's about an hour from my house, so that's why I'm getting ready so early, if you're wondering. But yeah, let's get right into it. So yeah, I already washed my face, and like moisturize and tone and all that. So I'm just getting right into my makeup. So let's see. As far as, you know, nursing school is gone, y'all know I graduated a few weeks ago. And yeah, so some of my classmates already have jobs, and some, like me, are still, you know, trying to get some. So honestly, like my, I guess, process of looking for a job has been a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated, just because with nursing, it's a bit different than like people with like other majors, you know, like my school wasn't on main campus of tech. So when I say main campus, that's what I mean, like everyone that wasn't at the health science center. So yeah, with those kind of jobs, like I have friends in engineering and stuff, I feel like often they wait until very close to graduation, if not after graduation, to start even like interviewing, just because I mean that's how it goes there. It's starting to get early and earlier, but you know, for nursing, I graduated in August, so the, I guess, fall semester timeline, like internships start in October, but most of them open back in like May, June. Yeah, like pretty much around June. So that does not look the way I wanted it, but whatever. But yeah, so I've been applying to stuff since end of May, June, and have been having pretty just kind of bad luck. So finally I'm beginning to, I think my luck is turning, and it's crazy because the one job that I've really been wanting, just seeing how things were going, is the one that I'm interviewing for today. So yeah, and there's different kind of jobs, y'all, that you're able to apply for after nursing school. So many hospitals have like residencies, and some of them you can just get hired, you know, straight out of school, and they'll just, you know, precept you like normal. And by normal, I mean like as if you already have previous nursing experience, and you just start from there. So I went to school at Texas Tech in Lubbock. So the hospitals there, like UMC and Covenant. I think UMC is the only one that took a few of our classmates, depending on the specialty. So like in labor and delivery, which is what I wanted, they took people just straight out. There's no like residency or internship. So residency and internship in this case are interchangeable. Whoa. They're interchangeable, same exact thing. For nursing, they're pretty much paid. It just means you're gonna have some classroom, maybe even simulation time in the beginning, and then move on to your, you know, clinical like preceptorship, and then be on your own. So basically there's just a bit more instruction because they're bridging that gap between nursing school and being like a real new baby nurse. So sorry, I'm trying not to put that right in front of my face, but yeah, so UMC in Lubbock, they actually hired for labor and delivery like just regular, no internship. But most of the hospitals, like I'm from Houston, I'm back in Houston now, they are seeming to not really want us straight out of school without going through their residency programs if they have them. And the ones that don't have them, they're just like, oh, no experience, you know, which sucks because I feel like also many of the applications they'll say like how much clinical experience do you have, and it says do not count unpaid experiences from nursing school. But I'm just like, to me, I think one of the perks of like nursing programs is being able to get that experience in school, and they're basically not letting us count it and act as if we, you know, never did it and have no clue what we're doing and just need an internship. And you know, when even if I had 20 years of experience and was going to switch to a new unit, you'd still have to precept me because I don't know how things work on that unit or at that facility. But yeah, so Houston, they're not really hiring without residencies. So I am entering for a residency program, and specifically the mother baby cohort. So it's not labor and delivery, but I definitely am like more than okay with like a nursing job. So yeah, mother baby is basically postpartum. I'm really excited. And yeah, the way it works, basically you get out of school, you have to apply during that last semester, make sure you're looking out for the dates, and then if for whatever reason, like if I don't get this job, knock on wood, or don't get anything before, you know, the fall cohorts, October and stuff starts, then what you kind of have to just do is, you know, you can keep applying to regular non-internship positions, but you may still get denied. And then eventually, at some point in like around October, the spots for the next semester will begin. And so those typically, they begin in like January or February, just because of the holiday. And so you're able to go ahead and apply for those, because most residencies, they say you have to have graduated within 9 months, like before the program starts. So that kind of covers you for what? Your immediate cohort and then one cohort after you, which isn't too bad. I'm hoping it doesn't come down to that, just because I feel like it just, I don't know, to me it kind of sucks that nursing, you know, everyone's like, well, nurses there's a shortage, oh, you'll get hired, they're always hiring, they need nurses, yada yada yada. But like here in Houston, like Methodist, Memorial Hermann, they're all like having job fair on top of job fair on top of job fair, but they're like experienced nurses only. So it's like, to me, I feel like it kind of just doesn't make sense, because the experienced nurses are already having experience somewhere because they have a job somewhere. But there's all these graduates, like, hire us, train us, let us work, you know? Like, don't just sit there and have a shortage when there's all these people who could work for you. But yeah, like a lot of them, they're literally just like experience. And then people from the outside who aren't in nursing school, they're like assuming that that includes us, because they know that we go to clinical and things like that, and we do kind of, you know, gain experience. So I don't know, a part of that, not gonna lie, has been pretty frustrating. You know, because people, hey, like, do you have a job already? I'm like, no. They're like, oh, you'll get something. Oh, nursing is an easy profession. You won't be waiting long. And it's like, while I appreciate the statement, it just kind of makes you feel, or makes me feel anyway, a little bit like, dang, I suck. Like, I still don't have a job. So definitely been dealing with that. You know, recently I've been seeing people talking about like post-grad depression, and I think I was definitely heading towards that route for a second last week, because like no one has gotten back to me. No one's even scheduled an interview with me. So I don't know, it's getting to the point where like almost everyone in my class has at least been on one interview. Some people have gotten, you know, like multiple interviews, multiple offers, they're able to be picky, like, and I'm like, what? I haven't even been on an interview. And there are people that, you know, I would know or used to study with, or they'd asked to study with and stuff like that, and like my grades are better. And I'm just, I feel like better, but also I feel like this is kind of ranty, but just basically, I guess, post-grad depression avoidance combo. That so my school's in Lubbock, so the closest major city I would say is Dallas. So most people that already had got jobs before graduation, they got hired in Dallas and Lubbock, of course, first, which makes sense because I'm sure Lubbock realized, you know, if we wait, we're not gonna get any of these people because they're gonna already have packed up and moved and gotten out of their apartments after graduation. So we need to hire them as soon as we can so that they, you know, don't make arrangements to go somewhere else because then it's hard to get them back. So totally makes sense. But, and then also Dallas hired very soon. No one in my class though had gotten, as far as I know, unless someone, you know, just didn't tell me or my friend that are both looking in Houston, but I'm dropping everything. But no one had gotten interviews or anything in Houston, so it just kind of, I don't know, in my head it kind of seems like, but then, okay, my brain's everywhere. I did my review course last week here in Houston, and it actually took place at the UT School of Nursing, UT Health School of Nursing, which is the Houston one. And people were like, yeah, I've gotten hired. So they're having a completely opposite experience than people from my class were. So a part of me just thinks that, I don't know, it almost for a while was seeming like maybe the Houston places are more like, okay, well, you have experience here and like if you went to nursing school here in Houston, you have experience here doing clinicals in the medical center. So like we kind of value that more over versus me, like, oh, I've done clinicals at Covenant Health and University Medical Center in Lubbock. So I don't know. I could be wrong because I know in the past it seems like cohorts had a much more just not as tough luck. But yeah, that's how it's going. So I don't know. It seems like the luck's turning. My friend and I were both in the same boat as of last week. But she finally interviewed and was offered a job sometime last week, the end of last week, yeah. So, and now I'm interviewing for the same like company but a different facility, different unit. So hopefully I have the same luck that she did. But yeah, it seems like, I don't know, just I was not expecting it to be this difficult. I was thinking, you know, like I went to Texas Tech, #1 nursing school in Texas, like, you know, I'm good. Like as far as preparation, I, you know, did all of our little career workshops and met with the people. We did speed interviews. I had my resume looked at. I was one of the first people in my class to go schedule a time with the career counselor and meet and do all of that kind of stuff. So met the deadlines, had my letters of rec, like everything I needed I had. And even some of them, like one internship, the most recent one, they denied both me and my classmate on the same day, on the same morning. And their email, it was like a pre-made, like generic type of thing, and it said, you don't meet the qualifications for this residency. And the qualifications were to have a BSN versus, you know, ADN or RN. I just went blank. Oh, ADN or LVN. So that was it. Have higher than a 3.1 and meet all the requirements of the application, which we both did. Our GPAs are above that, and we have a BSN, and we completed everything because it even emailed long before the denial email. It emailed us and said, hey, you know, you completed everything, yada yada yada, like you'll be hearing back from us shortly. So I'm like, I don't think they even opened up our applications and actually read them. I think maybe they got so many because they took so long to actually like close them up and stop accepting that, I don't know, let's say they had 500 applications. They just said, hey, like we're gonna just look at applications 1 through 100 and go from there. You know, I just think something like that happened. And of course I emailed them and, you know, asked for clarification because I'd called the hospital and they're like, well, I'm not in that department, like the HR department of the main hospital. And she's like, I'm not in that department of the grad nurse residency, but call them because people make errors. It sounds like that could have been an error because it doesn't seem like you guys should have gotten that. So I emailed them, and of course it's one of those generic emails and I don't think they're ever going to respond. But yeah, it just sucks because I truly don't think that they opened our applications at all. But typically, like if I can get an interview and just talk and whatever, I can get the job. So I'm like, if I could please. So that's how my jobs have just been going. And then, you know, got all the family members, oh, my so-and-so's a nurse, my so-and-so's a nurse, and it's like, great, like, but does she know, like, someone in HR, like, does she know a manager, like, is she willing to ask them to look at my application, like, something like that, because it's just like knowing a nurse, cool, and everyone, oh, have you applied to this hospital, this hospital, this hospital, this hospital? Like, yes, I've applied. Like, I'm not, you know, it's not that I don't know where to find a job or I don't know what hospitals are in Houston. Like, the freaking Texas Medical Center here is the largest one in the country. Like, so yeah, it's been a bit of a process. It gets kind of frustrating just because I know everyone's trying to help, but it's like every time you see me out, like I'm already struggling with this, I don't really want to talk about it. So I'm really hoping that I get this job for many reasons. One, I really want it. Two, it'll be something I don't have to continue to stress about. Y'all see this gap in my freaking eyelashes? Like, it's always like that and it really just bothers me. Okay. Medium. Whatever. So, yeah, that's how the job search is going. You know, it's going. That's my cookie cutter response for every time someone asks me that question. And then as far as NCLEX, of course, if you guys are on the nursing path, I think there's chocolate on my arm. Yeah. So, yeah, as far as NCLEX, that is also going. So I'm definitely going to make a video about, you know, like how I'm studying and like the resources that I use, because I may or may not be doing the most. So yeah, let's see, like today is Tuesday and my NCLEX is scheduled for next Tuesday. So that's how that's going.
I may be young, but I'm ready to give you all my love. You know what? I told my girls you can get it. Don't slow it down, just let it go. So in love, I'll give it all away. Just don't tell nobody tomorrow. So tonight, I'll do it every way, because I can tell the morning light, 'cause we like to party.
So this job that I'm interviewing for, I'm really excited and just even thankful that I even got an interview, as with everything that I just described. But it is far from where I live right now, and my plan was to live with my parents for maybe 6 months to a year so that I can aggressively save and pay off my student loans, pay off my car, save up a lot of money, hopefully go on a few vacations here and there, or do a little traveling. I want to do my personal training type stuff, so I want to get certified in that, just to basically the money that I'd be spending in rent to just keep that free. Free? Available? Yeah. Versus jumping right into a apartment and all of the things that come with it. But my commute to work will be a good 50 minutes, no traffic, so I'm a bit nervous. So yeah, my commute will be basically an hour, and that's like no traffic, so I'm not sure, I'm hoping that I would get the job, of course, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to maintain that for very long, just because, toll roads and gas and time, and I'll have to get up so early. It'll take away from my time to when I'm not working to work out and just live my life, because I'll be freaking driving an extra hour plus because it's Houston traffic. So I may or may not be moving a bit sooner than I planned in my head. But other than that, I feel like that is literally what's going on with me, So I hope I'm not boring y'all. It's my last braid. Actually, I kind of like how this is coming out. I didn't think, because I suck at braiding from the top. Mine don't look like cornrows. I think I braid inward instead of outward. So I didn't think that the roots right here would have any curl to it. I thought it was just stretched out from my braids trying to be there. So I thought I was gonna have to pull it up because it was gonna look crazy, and only the ends were gonna be uniformed. So I think it's coming out pretty decent. So maybe I'll just leave it, just because I feel like if I pull up half my hair, it's gonna make me look like a kid, and I already look like a kid enough. So hope I'm making the right decision. I can't really ask you guys because by the time you see this will have already happened. So yeah, definitely I'm trying to post more on YouTube. So let me know things y'all want to see. Especially I may, try to pre-record a second video for each week, so when I start working, then I'll just have to record one a week initially, so I don't get behind again. And also, the holidays are they're among us. It's September now, so Vlogmas, definitely want to do something this year. So comment cool things, cool ideas that y'all want to see. Follow me on Instagram at the AMANI ARAYE, and let me know stuff y'all want to see. A few people commented on my last video saying oh, you can be my mentor, and I would definitely love to do that. YouTube itself is kind of weird with the comments, so yeah, I have my email in the description box below always, so email me, hit me on Insta, whatever. And if you have a question that needs quicker answering, or if you really do want a mentorship type of deal, because my notifications on YouTube, they do not like to cooperate with me. So I may be leaving my hair like this, except have to do something with this part in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna do some last minute fixing myself up and then throw on my everything and show you guys and be out of the door because now I'm beginning to run late. So thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the final look, and thank y'all for 400 subscribers. I'm super excited. Don't forget, super big giveaway at 500 subscribers is what I'm saying, what the goal is. Started on that, and it's gonna be really awesome. I think maybe it'll happen this month. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, new account, tagged here, and thanks for your support, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Your touch is driving me crazy. I can't